I just want to talk.
Talk?
About your patterns? But first, I want to talk about those pants. Teddy bears and choo-choo trains? Really? Choo-choo.
Two things. One is I think that that's actually a really great icebreaker, especially when you are dealing with someone that is known for their beauty or everyone's always complimenting them. It's a wonderful thing to have someone that sees you beyond all of that beauty as just a person, or even to notice something that other people don't notice, to be able to be known for your intelligence, or if you're always known for your intelligence, to be able to know how creative you are. It's nice to have people see different facets of us that are not the ones that we usually expect. And that can often be a wonderful opening to enhance a conversation. So I think that this was a great way to kind of take her off of her guard, especially in a fight.
I could have told your friends what you are, but I didn't, did I? Because they don't know. A demon girl, also hunter, hiding.
Just hunter, not demon.
Then how'd you get the patterns?
That's none of your business.
A lot of times, especially if a part of us or something that we are is not accepted by society, we can start to hate that side. Often we become one of the most ardent people against that. People can become the most prejudiced against something that they themselves have or something that they've interacted with or that they feel shameful about. And that own inacceptance with our own identity can make us really, really rigid about that. And even personality traits that we see in someone else that we dislike is often because we've experienced it or we see that also and don't accept that within ourselves. And I think that that's a lot about what K-pop Demon Hunters is about self-acceptance, even for your flaws, even the things that other people or society may not accept. To be able to come to terms with that and accept both sides of you.
I know what it feels like to have them.
Feel? You're a demon. Demons don't feel anything.
Is that what you think?
It's really interesting that she says that when she herself knows that she feels. She herself has this peace and she feels a lot. So a lot of times we assume, especially when we've done an us and them, that everyone else must be bad. And in that psychology, we see things often as black and white. That made sorting through difficult situations very easy, but that often also makes us make all of these false accountabilities or equivalencies to different people, different situations, different jobs. Especially right now, it seems like she's avoiding that entire part of herself, probably because she has done everything that she can to push it away because she doesn't want to accept it. And she probably sees that side within herself as all bad. But she isn't. By her own actions, she's trying to do good. So she should assume that maybe other people are as well.
That's all demons do. Feel our shame, our misery. It's how Gima controls us. You're lucky. I'll never forget the first time I heard him.
And that's what all of us do. In the end, these demons that control us are often our own negative self-talk. And not accepting it, not hearing it, and not really recognizing that you're doing that allows it to exist within us and destroy who we are, the fabric of our nature. If you continue to say something negative over and over again, often not only does that become true to you, but it can become your identity, that you see yourself as all bad, that other people won't accept you. And because of that, we're constantly hiding through all of these different masks of trying to appear perfect because we fear that if people really knew who we were, they would reject us. But also because of that negative self-talk, we can often make mistakes or misattributations in the choices that we make in the world around us because we don't expect that people will love us, or we don't deserve something better, or we're not deserving of that raise, or people should treat us horribly because we're not worthy of that. And so negative self-talk, the things that we hear, the fears that we have, all of those scenarios of mistakes that we've made in our past can end up haunting us and really just making our world so much darker. But also it can lead to anxiety and depression, something that can become pervasive, or anger, or even illness. And that's why it's so important to be able to recognize it and deal with it.
My family was extremely poor and miserable. I was desperate. We were starving. Then I heard him.
You can't do anything for your family. You're not good enough for them. But I can help you be good enough.
I think that for a lot of people, there might be judgment towards Jinu for making that choice because we wouldn't. But I think that that's way too easy. When you have lived through real extreme hardship and someone offers you this opportunity to have validation, affirmation, to become something more, I think that lots of people may make that choice and possibly regret that later and wish that they had done better. And that's the problem, is that we all make mistakes. We're all fallible. We're all human. And that comes with us being able to accept that we are all flawed and doing the best that we can with the tools that we have at hand. And regret is one of those horrible things that can often eat at you. And so you need to go through that, maybe seek therapy, and come to terms so that you can accept your humanity.
But the patterns, they kept spreading until they consumed me. My family lost everything. And without me, they were even worse off than before.
Sometimes we tell a lie to ourselves so many times that we actually believe it, that we have forgotten that this even happened. For a lot of people, especially when they're dealing with familial trauma, generational trauma, when they go back and want an apology, sometimes you go back to that familial figure and expect or share the way that you saw your experience, and the other person doesn't remember it that way, and perhaps genuinely so. It can be so very painful. And sometimes we also do that to ourselves. We change the way, the history of our past, because even for ourselves to believe it, it can be too much. But for Jinu, it is more that it's so terrible that he can't share the truth of his story because he doesn't even trust that she would be able to understand it and that she would reject him, though she's already trying to kill him, but he kind of knows if she likes him, so yeah.
Every day since, I've been haunted by the memory of failing them.
You left them behind, failed them.
These are a constant reminder of my shame. A shame I can never escape.
And that also can be used in order to control you. A lot of times when you've gone through abuse or trauma, the people around are like, if people found out about this, they won't love you. They'll be ashamed of you. They will reject you. And so because of that, we end up covering up sometimes for the person that is victimizing us and hurting us. And that also can be exceptionally damaging because then we blame ourselves for someone else's actions. And that's why it's so important to be able to have another reflection of how you can be seen so that you can help yourself be seen in a different light. And maybe I should go a little bit into Jinu and why he made that choice, but I think that that could be a video in itself.
Yours are a reminder too, of a shame of your own.
You don't know me.
You know, you can tell me. I understand.
And that's the hope for so many of us, to have someone that you can tell something to and that they really will understand, that they won't judge you or reject you because of that. I think that that's the part of humanity. I think that that's the issue that we have right now with social media, that it's often so much of attacking each other that we just hide more and more of our opinions and thoughts and truths. And so we don't have that discourse that can help us grow closer and more together.
I'm the only one who can.
I'm nothing like you.
Denial. I get it. I was once there too. I'll be here when you're done pretending. Until next time.
There won't be a next time!
And that's so exhausting, being covered in that, not wanting to show who you are. And so you have to fake being happy or fake being okay when you are not okay, or a part of yourself that you are constantly hiding. Wearing those masks can be so exhausting. You can just feel suffocated within them because often we don't even accept ourselves. And we used to need that tribe, the group of people, to be able to survive. And so because of that, that feeling of being alone or rejected by the people that you care about the most can be exceptionally heartbreaking. And unfortunately, sometimes it does happen. But if you can have a support system or people around you, or be sure enough with yourself that it is okay to be you, even if you're not always okay, that can be so very freeing. But it is definitely something that is a privilege that not everyone has either. And so you have to know that even if it is your path to walk, it may not be someone else's. So do you believe that Jinu is actually manipulating her, or do you think that he sees a kinship to her because she is like him? Does he really know her yet? Now, again, I think that one of the first clues is that he only felt this way after he saw that she was a demon, not really for something that is within her, but who she is as a person changed his opinion of her. And also for Rumi, you can see that she is pushing him away, even though he has only shown her kindness, perhaps real, perhaps manipulated kindness, but she's pushing him away because of who he is. She's stereotyping him just like she fears that other people will stereotype her. Role-playing your own K-pop superstar character for your next campaign. Make your own character and world easier and cooler with today's sponsor, World Anvil. World Anvil is an amazing all-in-one software for tabletop fantasy novelists, gamers, and anyone who loves creative world building. World Anvil is not just one tool, it is 3 complete creative tool sets, a world building suite, an RPG campaign manager, and a novel writing and publishing tool. And as someone who has battled cave trolls in dungeons, run in the shadows, hammered wars, and basically played RPGs all my life, today's sponsor, World Anvil, is just too perfect. Whether you are game mastering, game planning, writing, doing any kind of world building, World Anvil has you covered. Interactive maps, tools to help you build an original setting for D&D, Pathfinder, and 45 plus different RPGs to keep your essential lore and stats in one click easy place for fast, hassle-free prep and immersive settings. Just see what millions of game masters, players, and writers have been raving about. And I'll just say it, it is bloody fun. If you are playing D&D like me, Strahd, you can create your own world and bring your campaigns to life, sometimes too much to life. So even if you are dealing with your arch nemesis K-pop boy demon band, no, it won't help stop you from singing off key. It will make killing those who are singing as easy as pie. Is there no K-pop RPG game already out there? Well, if not, you can create your own with World Anvil. Basically, all the best tools to help you stay organize, write, enjoy, publish rich settings, complex characters, write, world build, manage your story on a single platform. The world building is fun, even if you're not making a module. It's just this cornucopia of RPG players' dreams. Are your papers all over the place? Have you ever lost a sheet of your character? I have, and felt stressed being in Ravenloft or the streets of Shadowrun? You don't have to worry with World Anvil. It is the one website to rule them all and keep your paperwork and stats safe. You can sign up completely for free, but because you're watching this video, you can try out World Anvil for a limited time for 51% off an annual membership just using my code Georgia Dow. Just click on the link in the description and use the code Georgia Dow. Clicking on the link really does help out this channel, so thank you so much. And thank you to World Anvil for sponsoring this video. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So you can let me know your thoughts on the nature of their relationship in the comments below.